So I've seen that mob in the courtroom yesterday, and actually the character of a courtroom should be a neutral approach to the perpetrator and his deed. One of the relatives of one of the three female victims said that when Bryan had met her in real life and behaved in an awkward way, she would have been with her yin-yang sister, and she would probably have been jiggling, as if jiggling, smiling, laughing about someone was a friendly act. It is not. Looking to someone with the side eye, whispering to the BFF in the ear and showing with fingers to that person who just behaves awkward and then jiggling, creates an aggression in the awkward person, which adds up and adds up. This person swallows that. The wounds that you do to that person are not bleeding. You cannot see them, therefore you proceed. The person can run away, the person can fight, but by fighting, the person humiliates, or that Bryan humiliates himself even more. So he can flee. Yeah, of course he goes away, okay. Or he can fight. But when he fights in a dense way, in just one act. And in many cases, this act ends by the perpetrator finishing himself up within a few minutes. So by pure jiggling about that person, you create such a Bryan K. You create an E-watcher. You are guilty for having created an Incel. Let me tell you one situation that has occurred to our German-speaking Anko Alsarian, who did his deed and finished himself up in the month of June. In Europe, there was a situation when his colleagues who were bullying him teared down his pants and then put a chocolate drink over his genitals in order to laugh about him. There was another situation when that Anko Alsarian had to be photographed on a classroom photo where all the pupils of one classroom are. And I can imagine that our German-speaking perpetrator, he did not want to stand near these people or among these people, so he stood at the side of the photo with approximately 1 meter distance. There was also a gesture from a girl from a back row who spreaded her left arm in order to integrate him in some way into that photo. I hope I could clear this up a little bit more. Maybe a third part will come.